Annyeonghaseyo friends, and welcome back to the Torsie channel for Taemin Tuesday! Today we are going to watch another version of Move. I think this might be the last version that we can watch here, but I'm not sure because it's possible another one might come out of the woodwork. I do feel like we're trying to break the Guinness World Record for the amount of versions of Move watched by a single community, and I'm pretty proud of us. I think we're doing really well. I think it's in the bag. We've definitely outdone everybody else on this. Today's version of Move is at his Off Sick concert. So let's get into it. Gotcha. Ooh. Girl gang. Oh. Hang that on my wall. Yes. Amazing. I love how much he features his dancers. They're just vital to his shows, and he treats them as such. Yes, girls, get it. Ugh. So hot. Whoa. Epic. How dare you? Wow. 나를 벗어나지 못해 나른해진 이 순간 잘 빗은 머리가 엉클어질수록 아름다워 내버려둬 반듯한 자세가 흐트러진데도 괜찮아 난 똑바로 봐 어두운 조명 아래 또 시작되는 무한 손짓 은근한 눈빛 투명한 창가에 I like how his arms in this era are as iconic as anything else about it. Oh, he's got the smear. Yes, the girls are killing it, look at them. Oh. This is a brilliant version. Yes. I can't remember who recommended this, but you're a genius. Stage. Oh. Oh, the light show, it's amazing. Yeah, good suggestion. I'm so sorry I can't remember who it was, but you are legit a genius. Ooh, that was really good. Ooh, I think that might be one of my favorite versions. I think it might be. It's just so clean. Ooh, the stages and creating the levels and that extra dimension to it. That was very well done, especially with that groovy repeat moment where they all hit the floor, but the girls had already come down to stage level and he was still up higher. That was really dynamic. That was a visual treat. Plus all of them doing that in the beginning and he just rises up out of the ground. Like hero moment to the max. Superhero landing. It was just ooh, and the light show, the way it focuses in, they had everything kind of tunneling in, so you're just looking directly at Taemin standing right in the center there. This supports my theory that moves should always be shot directly from the front because it's made to have lines that lead to Taemin in the center, but I won't complain about the camera work with that one because it was beautiful. It's just such a moment. So I actually did show Move to my father on the weekend and also his best friend and my brother-in-law, which is interesting because my brother-in-law is a classic rock guy. He's not into anything else. So his comment was, that song did nothing for me. Like, I totally get how the song could do nothing for you. I was showing you for the choreography, and Dad and his best friend were very fascinated by the choreography and the very obvious influences from a person who shall not be named ever again. So very impressed and enamored by the artistry of that. But as I was watching it with them, I started to realize how, I know we know this, but it suddenly just became clear to me again how unusual Taemin is and how he's got a really particular flavor to him, and that so many of his songs are a subtle knife and become more thrilling the more you watch them, and triple that again the more you love Taemin. That song no longer sounds subtle to me. It sounds thrilling. It makes my heart race. But then when I was watching it, knowing that there were newbies next to me who Dad had seen a couple of Taemin things, but the others had never heard anything Taemin, I thought, this is quite understated in so many ways, especially because I had just been talking about BTS, and to try and explain who BTS was, I showed them the performance of Dionysus at the MMA, which is just enormous. It's a huge set, it's a massive production, big explosive performance, super high energy, and then showed them Move, which is just this incredibly subtle, both song and choreography. It was the opposite ends of K-pop, and I was reminded once again how truly unusual Taemin is. And I think when I next speak to them about it, I'm going to have to explain that he is K-pop. Taemin just stands apart. We've spent a year together watching Taemin. We have seen multiple versions of all of his songs. We are thrilled by things that other people don't get yet, or it's going to take them a hot second, which then made me wonder where I should start for somebody like my brother-in-law, who is a classic rock kind of guy. What would I show him that he would get a kick out of when it came to Taemin? And I thought Criminal, and I thought Idea, and I actually landed on Advice. I think Advice is a really interesting one to show people as a first flavor because it's got such a dynamic element to it, and the piano is really interesting. Everybody's comment when BTS started up and they were singing, my dad's best friend in absolute surprise went, "Oh, it's not just rap." Like, he had no idea what he was in for and was super surprised by the vocals, and then extra surprised by how much they danced while singing. And so I feel compelled to show Advice and be like, yes, that really is him playing the piano, and listen to the musicology of this, to how complex it is, to what an intelligent piece of music it is, and maybe work backwards and show Idea and Criminal. Now I'm on the next quest. We've had a quest of what version of Move do you show people when you want to show them Move. The next quest is then, if you have somebody who has totally different musical taste, but you want to be like, this is K-pop, this is the king of K-pop, he's the idol's idol, check it. What do you show? This is my question to you. This is our next quest. I'm really curious as to what you think. Pop it in the comments. I'm going to collect a few of them. I'll put them in a poll. We can all vote. What Taemin song do you show when you're trying to explain K-pop? Thank you for joining me for another Taemin Tuesday. I really felt like getting into that today, and I'm very excited that we did. 감사합니다. 사랑해요, and I will see you soon for more. 안녕.